Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Forex Power Hour. I'm Marcello, and today we're going to do what we have done for years, which is an analysis of the markets, evaluation of our strategies, which are based upon the 5 p.m. Eastern Time close of our daily and 4-hour bars. How does this work? Well, generally we figure out what the bias is in the market at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. By the way, guys, today is February 13th, 2014. Happy Valentine's Day. I forgot to mark the date today. So basically what we do is we figure out what the bias of the market is. What is a bias? It is a probability that price will go in a certain direction. So we have a buy bias. That means there's a probability that price will have a maximum favorable excursion, which will get us to a certain point, okay? And that's the probability of success of a trade that we would take in that direction. Okay, so each night we have two choices. We either take a set and forget it trade. Okay, so we take a trade in the direction and we leave it, we go to sleep, we wake up and we see where we're at in the morning, or we do day trading in the direction of our bias using pods for bigger profits. Pods means points of decisions. If you don't know what that is, there is a free course on the website. Just jump in to tryforex.com, completely free. Go to the top there and it will say free trading course. Okay, tap on that link and you will see the video series which explains our methodology for trading. Excellent strategy that is taught in that course. Anyway, so that's what we have. That's what we do generally. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Okay, we're going to figure out what our bias is. Okay, so here yesterday, guys, basically we had a buy. If you can see this, if you look at my last trade or the last analysis that I did in the markets, you'll notice that all of these areas of support and resistance were there, minus this yellow one. I actually just added this yellow one just today, okay, right before getting on this call. And you'll notice that, you know, basically the market has reacted exceptionally well to those areas of support and resistance. So here, guys, we had a sell-off based off the previous area of resistance, and then price basically bounced off of our lower area of support and bounced right back up to that area of resistance again, and that's where we're at currently. What does that mean for us? Well, the probability is that it's retesting that area. We had a break of the high of that reversal candle that we had, and so for that reason we've got to believe that price is going to continue to move up. Okay, so we will definitely have a buy bias here on the euro dollar this Friday, and we're looking for it potentially to reach to these higher levels again. There is this area of resistance here at, I believe, 138.00 to 138.18, and then right above that. So we are looking for highs to be reached. We can also look at 137.50 as an area of resistance here. But right now we have a buy bias, so we're going to look for price to potentially break through this trend line here that we have. And that trend line is set at 137.00 on the dot. So when we may have a little resistance, or we may get a very clean break through 137.00 on the euro dollar. But right now, based on the break of that reversal candle that we had to the sell side, and also just a very solid close to the upside, we've got to consider that we are looking for a buy bias in the euro dollar. Okay, now looking at the dollar Swiss, we've got something interesting happening here. We have we had a break of a trend line to the downside. Okay, two trend lines basically. Okay, the first trend line really tried to make a break and move to the upside, and it did move up briefly, and then had a tumultuous fall here in the market, followed by just really sideways movement here. Okay, so what are we at? We're at 0.8900 basically is where we're standing at. We're at 0.8929 right now. I'm on the 15-minute chart, but if I were to look at the daily, I'd see what's going on here. So one of two things can happen here. Either we're going to get a very strong buy candle that's going to basically form for us a railroad tracks formation, or we're going to potentially get some play. We may actually get some play at the trend line again at 89.50, because we're at 89.29. So it wouldn't take very much, 21 pips for it to get back up to the trend line here, test that trend line, and really just continue to move down. So we're looking for a sell on the dollar Swiss, which is completely in line with our analysis of the pound dollar. I'm sorry, of the euro dollar, which they have a very strong correlation. All right, guys, so here we are again looking at the pound dollar. Clearly there was a buy bias yesterday on the pound dollar. We've got to take a buy again. Now look, we are at an area of support and resistance that is very strong here at 166.50. We could see a sell here. I mean, that would not be it would definitely be, there's a probability of it definitely moving and really moving against this 166.50 area, because number one, 166.50 is a strong psychological area. Not just that, but we also have, strength based off the last swing high. And here we have the last swing high, which is at 166.67. So that really and the before that 166.42. So those two together give us a very strong area of resistance here at 166.50. Now, what's my call here? Well, we're still in this channel, guys. Oops. We're still in this channel, guys, and what we're going to look for price to go up. So we're going to look for price to continue to move upward here to the head of our to the top of this trend line, to the top of this channel, sorry, at this trend line at 168.15. So look for that to occur the next few days or so. So we're going to look at 168.15, and then potentially look for sell back into the channel at that point, and that will be the pound dollar. So we've got a buy on the pound dollar here. New Zealand dollar, as you can see, it's already moving up. I'm actually doing this call late at 8 p.m., so we kind of have missed a lot of it. We can see this New Zealand dollar continue to move up to 8,400, 0.8400. Aussie dollar, we can see, price continue to move up to 0.9050. Euro yen, we've got a buy on that as well. So we're looking for a buy on the Aussie dollar, buy on the euro yen. The dollar yen doesn't look so strong. It's actually ambiguous, so I'm going to leave that right where it is. I'm not going to call anything today. And the pound yen looks like a buy. So we have a buy on the euro yen, buy on the pound yen, buy on the Aussie dollar, buy on the New Zealand dollar, buy on the pound dollar, sell on the dollar Swiss, buy on the euro dollar. Okay, and so that is it. Okay, guys, yesterday I called a sell on the oil, basically price did drop very nicely on oil, and then it closed high again. So ambiguous on that. I don't usually call oil, but I had to call oil for that particular purpose, and that is where we stand, guys, and that is our analysis for February 13th, 2014. Happy Valentine's Day. I will see you guys next week. Next week, Monday. We'll be doing this again Monday through Thursday at after 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Check the website out to get this analysis. All the best.